Hare Krishna, hope you're doing well. Welcome to sunny New York. I'm here in Queens. We're trying to start a center for Srila Gurudev here in New York. And for all the Vaishnavas of all different branches of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's tree to come together and do Nam Sankirtan, do Harikatha festivals. So we're trying to arrange a place for that. In the meantime, continuing our videos here on this YouTube channel, the devotee has asked me about the question of Harinam and Diksha, that do we need to take Diksha? In some places it's seen that Harinam is everything, and why is Diksha required? To that we can simply say, look at the examples of our Mahajans, our great personalities, our great preceptors. All our Acharyas have taken Diksha. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself took this Diksha Gopal mantra from Ishwar Puripad. He said, Kiva mantra dile kive tarafal, japite japite dar manera pagal. He said, oh Goshai, oh Ishwar Puripad, what mantra have you given me? This Gopal mantra has made me go mad in ecstasy. So we see that he not only took Harinam, but he also took Diksha. But to speak of that, even Lord Brahma received Kam Gayatri and Gopal mantra from Sri Krishna himself. Our Bhaktisanta Prabhupada, our Bhaktivinoda Swami Prabhupada, our Gurudev, Gokshadatta Prabhuji Maharaj, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, all our acharyas have taken Diksha initiation. Therefore we should not question its merits and its need. Now Harinam is pure. Harinam, simply chanting Harinam, can give Krishna Prem. That is said that Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem Sadhya Kavanai Shravanadi Sudha Chitta Korya Udhai. That Krishna Prem will awaken by hearing and chanting and following this process of bhakti. However, it is also said, Atashi Krishna Namadi Nabhavet Grayam Indriya Sevan Mukhehi Jivados Vayamevas Puratida. That Shri Krishna Nam is transcendental, but for it to appear on the mundane senses, you require to be engaged in Sevan Mukhehi Jivado. Your life needs to be fully engaged in transcendental service. So what is the purpose of Diksha? In Sastra it says, Diksha Kale Krishna Kare Tare Atmasam. At the time of Diksha, Krishna makes the body of the devotee transcendental, because otherwise it's said, Na Devam Devam Archayat. Without being on the transcendental platform, how can you perform divine service to the Ishtadev? So you will not be chanting the pure name. Your name will be Aparad. And it's said that Hena Nam Jadi Adi Lahi Bar Bar Tahu Aparad Prachur, that because of so many aparads, then even while chanting Krishna Nam, Prem does not arise and develop. Therefore, it is also said, Koti Janma Jadi Shravana Kirtan Tabutanapai Krishna Padit Premadan. That even if you chant Krishna Nam for millions of lifetimes, Krishna Prem will not arise, pure love will not arise. Therefore, what should be done? Diksha is the process to purify. Diksham Papam, that is said, Diksha is Divyam Jnanam Tato Dadyat Kuryat Papa Sankshayam. That Diksha is two syllables. Diksha. Div means Divya Gyan, gives transcendental knowledge. This is Divya Jnanam Tato Dadyat. Jiva Goswami says Diksha gives Divya Gyan, transcendental knowledge. Kuryat Papa Sankshayam. And Sha means the destruction of Pap, all kinds of sinful activities and sinful seeds of sin. Then by this process of Diksha, then we become able to easily chant pure Krishna Nam. We see even Narad Rishi received Diksha mantra. So all our acharyas have taken this Diksha mantra. Our Gurudev gives the example of rice. The holy name is like the grain rice, but in order to cook it, you need fire and a pot and water. So this is like the process of Diksha. Diksha means the names of God, but it's combined with certain words like Om, Kling, Namaha, that help purify the mind when you are chanting it in that way properly. Then we perform Purascharan. Purascharan means a firm vow, dedicating ourselves to the worship of this mantra, chanting the mantra and worshipping the deity of the mantra. And by doing that, we become cleansed and purified. Proper chanting of Diksha means that the mantra devata appears in your heart and mind, and also you are in the thoughts of the mantra devata. Then it is pure chanting. So while chanting the Diksha mantras, we perform internal archan, internal worship of the deity of the mantra. So for Gopal mantra, worshipping Sri Krishna, Brindhavan, Sham Sundar, Kam Gayatri, worshipping Sri Radha Krishna Jugal, in Braj Dham, surrounded by the Astasakis, in Yoga Pit, in Jamuna Tire, the bank of Jamuna. So this is the proper chanting of Diksha. Guru mantra, we meditate on Guru and worship him with the Sodasa Upachar, which means 16 kinds of paraphernalia. We're worshipping Guru, giving him a seat, offering him a drink, giving him some freshener for his mouth, giving him various offerings, bath, cloth, garland, putting tilak. In this way, by worshipping Guru, we develop sambandh, a deep relationship, and then the heart becomes purified. So actually, it is said that who is a Vaishnava? Many people would ask this question to Gurudev, and Gurudev said very simply that Grihita Vishnu Dikshako Vishnu Puja Paronaro Vaishnavo Bihito Bigir Itaros Mad Avaishnava. That unless one has taken Diksha mantra, one is not considered a Vaishnava, and therefore one should take the Diksha mantra. Shri Brahma Rudra Shanaka Shiti Pavana. These 4 Vaishnava Sampradayas, when they bestow the Diksha mantras, one enters into this Vaishnava family and gets perfection. Now you can argue, and it is shown in Sri Guru Darshan when Gurudev was a child, when they were giving him his Upavitra, Brahmin thread ceremony. He said, is Hanuman, did he get the Brahmin thread ceremony? Did Kakbusandi, the famous Bhakta of Ram, receive the Brahmin thread ceremony? Ultimately, the most important thing is developing this real love and relationship. But for people in general, it is most beneficial to receive this Brahman Gayatri initiation. This enables one to become very close to the Lord in the relationship with the Lord, and it helps one very quickly progress in their path of bhakti. That by getting Diksha, it says we can quickly remove all our anarthas by chanting this Diksha, all kinds of layerings of aparad, anarthas, and things that are keeping us away, obstacles that are keeping us away. And then also, these Gayatri mantras are just the names of God with these specific Bij mantras or Kling, Om, Namaha, Swaha, that help us quickly progress and that train us to worship in a regulated fashion. So therefore, we should not have doubt about this. The Diksha mantra is throughout scripture, it is glorified. It is said that by taking Diksha, it turns iron into gold. Yata kanchanadam jati. That is an alchemical process. By receiving this Diksha mantra from our gurus, then we quickly progress. So, for example, I received Diksha when I was 10. I received Harinama initiation when I was 9. And I remember when Srila Gurudev gave me that Diksha initiation when I was 10, the next year he came again and he would say, do you remember the mantra? And he asked me to repeat the mantra in his ear. He had given me the mantra and then he said, repeat it. And I remember we were doing a car trip from New Braj, I think, to San Francisco. And I was able to ride in that car trip with Srila Gurudev and whisper the mantra in his ear. And he was very happy. He said, always chant this mantra. This mantra is so important. This mantra will awaken that prem phal, the fruit of divine love. By chanting this along with chanting Mahamantra. We should not think that we are neglecting Mahamantra. Every day we chant 64 rounds Harinam. That means 1 lakh Harinam. Mahaprabhu said everyone should be a lakpati. So lakpati means every day 100,000 names of God, of Radha Krishna. So Mahaprabhu encouraged all the devotees to chant like that, and he also encouraged them to chant Diksha mantra. We see Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada, he did a Satakoti Nam Jagya, chanting 1 billion names of the Lord, and every day he would chant 3 lakhs Harinam, and then for 2 hours he would chant mantras like Gopal mantra, Ram Gayatri mantra, Guru mantra, continuously. Actually, even we see in the time of Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada how he gave this Diksha initiation to everybody, and by this method very quickly helped everyone advance in Sri Krishna Bhakti or Krishna consciousness. So thanks for your time. Hare Krishna.